All right. So good morning, class. Okay, so we're coming to the end of studying online soon. Teacher will be seeing you face to face soon. Okay, so good morning to all of you. All right. So today teacher have Loretta. Actually, I invited quite a lot of you to come and join me, but it seems like no one clicked. Okay, it's okay. All right. So right now we're going to start with our class. Yeah. Before teacher proceed to today actual one. In Unit 3, we are going to learn about perfect tense. So far, you have covered present simple continuous. Then you have past simple continuous. Now, you're going to go into perfect tense. Perfect tense is a bit tricky, so I hope that all of you pay attention. Okay, if you all this teacher taken it from your book. All right, but now mind you're going to learn it, but later on teacher will want to slip in to refresh you on how our our assessment will be. Okay, teacher is very concerned about this writing assessment. Keep on urging a lot of students, please hand in your essay, please hand in your essay, because teacher is really very worried. If you don't start writing, it's not easy for you to do an exam. Actually, you can perform better if you start writing. Okay, all right. So, teacher going to share screen now. Teacher will go through. Okay, quite undecided whether should I go into the writing first. Okay, I think I will give the writing first. Okay, then only we move on to our grammar today. Okay, all right. Teacher will give you the writing first. Sorry. Okay, all right. Okay, teacher will give you the writing first. Okay, all right. Okay. Wait. All right. Okay, teacher going to share this. All right. Teacher going to teacher quickly going to give you an overview. All right, of what is going to happen next. Okay, but teacher going to go in depth again. Hopefully tomorrow, so that you all can have a clearer view. I just go on click one. Okay, this will be your writing format. When you get your writing paper. Okay, all right. Then yeah. All right. So your paper will have three parts. Part one, short communicative message. I hope you remember what's that. Part two, guided writing. Part three, extended writing. Okay, if you look at it, one question, 20 marks. Another one, also one question, 20 marks. And the third one, also one question, 20 marks. So altogether, we are supposed to write three essays. Okay, then when you write, but of course the marking will be using the different band marking. Okay, then it will still focus on the four main criteria. You'll look at the content, C. The next one, organization. Then you have the CA. CA is the communicative achievement. And the last one will be language. Alright. Alright, so in part one, this will be the type of question you receive. It's quite easy. Alright, can I have Loretta? You read, teacher.
You must answer this question. You receive an email from your new friend Leela, who has just enrolled in your school. Hi, the weekends are finally here. Let's go to the beach with our schoolmates. Which beach shall we go and what can we do there? What should we bring? I will be waiting eagerly for your reply. Bye.
Alright, fine. So please class, when you first get this, alright, make sure you write. You make sure you underline what is important. It's a new friend, Leela. It's a new friend, Leela. sink in what is the question about. And then, who has just enrolled in your school? That means it's now your classmate. Or it can be your classmate, or it can be in the same school, different form, whatever is that is enrolled in your school. Okay, as long as you remember that is your schoolmate, it can be your classmate, no problem about that. Okay, then the weekend are finally here, so focus on weekend. Don't tell me about Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Focus on weekend. Let's go to the page with schoolmates. See, bear in mind, schoolmate. But it won't be wrong if you write also your classmate, because classmate is also schoolmates. Okay? Alright. Which page shall we go? Okay, so you have to come up with the beach name. And what can we do there? So if they can ask you this question, definitely your place have more than one beach. Okay? So you can name one of the beach. And then one of the beaches. And then you can say, one, you name it, then what can we do there? So list out a few. Don't list out 10. List out a few, elaborate it, justify it, give example, whatever you can. Alright? How many words? Okay, this part is very short. You only required to write 80 words. Okay, so then what shall we bring? So make sure the first C I'm going to look at will be, is all the information relevant? Is the reader fully informed? Just these two things. Your information relevant? Is it fully informed? That's it. To get your C point. Of course, the rest of it will be organization, okay, will be your communicative achievement. Communicative achievement, please write in informal way. Okay, so you're not allowed to use like moreover, furthermore, apart from that, all this higher level words, that is for formal email. But for this one, when you're writing for your friends, you just use word so, then, beside, that's okay. Totally, you're going to get your full marks, because this one is marked under B1 level. Okay, so if you achieve, you can get your band 5. Alright, so please don't look at it like, this is very easy. Okay, I hope that you will practice. Okay, if you ever willing to practice writing this email, teacher is willing to mark and grade and pass it back to you. Alright, this is a holiday coming in. If you don't practice now, I do not know you expect to do well in the upcoming exam. I doubt that. Okay, so alright, please take note. Okay, then we go to the next one. This is the one. Everything will be prepared for you already. So you write about 80 words. 80 words is pretty short. Okay, don't write 200 words for me. Okay, just 80 words. I can already grade you in the band 1, because it's a B1 level. I can already put you for band. If you are band 5, that would be excellent. Okay, then the next one. Okay, can I have Loretta to read for teacher again?
You must answer this question. Write your answer in 125 until 150 words in an appropriate style. Your class has been discussing about birthday gifts, and your teacher has asked you to write an essay about buying a suitable birthday gift for a loved one. In your essay, you should write about what you would buy and who you would buy it for, reasons for your choice, where you would go to buy it. Write your essay using all the notes and giving in reasons for your point of view.
Okay, class. You see, when you get the question straight away, underline, underline, underline. That will be your first step. First, your class. Okay, identify your class has been discussing about birthday gift. This part is normally they will discuss about familiar topic. They won't ask you something weird. Okay, birthday gift, all those things, very easy. Your teacher has asked you to write an essay about buying a suitable birthday gift for a loved one. Okay, your class has been discussing about birthday gifts, and your teacher has asked you to write an essay about buying a suitable birthday gift for a, not your enemy, okay, for a loved one. Okay, for a loved one. Okay, so who do you think is a loved one? Okay, right, a loved one is someone that you appreciate, someone that you love. It can be a mother, can be a father, can be a grandmother, auntie, uncle. It also can be your best friend. Okay, or those are the one that you consider, the one that you treasure and you appreciate, a loved one. Okay, then in your essay, you should write about what you would buy. Okay, focus, because when I look at the C, I'm going to look at every information. Is it relevant? Okay, is the reader fully informed? And who would buy, who you would buy it for? See, I told you. First of all, you need to identify a loved one. Who is that? You cannot just say a loved one, a loved one. You need to mention who you would buy it for. Okay, then the next one. Reason for the choice. If let's say you want to buy an oven, or you want to buy a necklace, or you want to buy a guitar, or you want to buy whatever gift that you're buying, so please give a reasons for your choice. Why? Then where you will go and buy it. Okay? I mean that you can buy online. Now a lot of ways to buy, right? Not necessarily you must go to the shopping malls. Okay? There are a lot of ways you can buy things now. You can purchase something. So write your essay or the notes, giving reasons for your point. There's a reasons. It's a S. So make sure reasons, not one reason, at least two. Okay, I want to highlight this to all of you. Okay, then the next part. This is the one that teacher trying to help. Okay, part 3, extended essay. Okay, all right. Before I ask Loretta to read, because extended essay, just not the one you have no choice. The question that's it, you have to put. If they ask you to do birthday, you have to write about birthday. The other one, you have to go beach, you have to write about going to the beach. This part 3, there are. First one, question 3. If we continue on, then question 4, then we go to question 5. So when you see the question, it will write there, okay, write your answer to one of the questions in this part, one only. Pick any one you like. Okay, you can pick question 3, you can pick question 4, or you can pick question 5. How many words? 200 to 250 words. So in appropriate style, because you look at it, the first one, question 3, is an article. Article is totally different style. Okay, we go back to the other one, question 4, a review. A review also different style. Okay, and the last one is a story. Story has its own style as well. Okay, remember, teacher focus on this one. Okay, if you want to do your revision, I hope that you will refer back to all your notes that you write about article, you write about a review for your story. But tomorrow, teacher will help to review to you again, to remind you again how all this essay look like. Okay, okay. All right. So can I have Loretta just quickly read this through?
Question 3. You see this notice in the town newsletter. Articles wanted. Keeping the neighborhood safe. What can residents do to keep the neighborhood safe? What facilities are needed to keep the neighborhood safe? How can neighborhood safety be improved? Write us an article answering these questions. The best article will be displayed in the town newsletter.
So you need to write an article. Alright, article is basically like the one that you write for our school magazines. Make sure you have the title and then it's written by who. Okay, that's the most important appropriate style. Alright, so that's, you see, with all the question marks there, the first step you're supposed to do is to highlight, underline what you need to put in your article. Okay, let's go to the next question. All right, question 4. Okay, teacher read. You recently saw this notice on an online travel magazine. I think this is not something new. Express bus reviews wanted. Have you recently traveled by an express bus? Do send us your express bus review. Tell us why you like traveling on this express bus. Would you recommend this express bus to your friends and relatives? Why? The best review will be published in our online travel magazine. So you're supposed to write a review. Okay, a review have a different approach. Okay, before this you'll be writing about movies, you're writing about books. Now it's asking about your experience using those bus. Okay, travel by an express bus. Okay. Okay, the next one. Okay, question 5. Okay, can I have Loretta please read?
Question 5. Your teacher has asked you to write a story for the school magazine. The story must have the title A Lesson Learned.
Mm,
Your story should include a description of the lesson, how the lesson was learned.
okay, so there will be 3 questions. Okay, okay, so far this will be the 3. So teacher would like you all to be familiar with how is the format will be like, and you are just required to choose one. Of course, teacher, now my approach is to ask you to choose the story. Okay, because story is the best, more exciting to be read, and it's also nice. It's you can have your creativity. You can use a lot of punctuation. Okay, when you write a story compared to writing a review or an article. Okay, but anyway, teacher will refresh you again on the format later. So I just want you before this, please finish up your essay for teacher. Okay, especially for this part. Okay, so until here is teacher's revision for today. Teacher gonna move on to the grammar now. Okay, teacher gonna move on to grammar. But teacher going to refresh this again in our next X with all the answers. Okay. Alright, teacher gonna share another PowerPoint. Okay, that's supposed to be our lesson today. Yeah, this will be our lesson today. Okay. Alright. Alright, today we're going to learn about present perfect simple, present perfect continuous. All is in your textbook. Okay, and teacher will just read first. Okay, so your present perfect simple. Okay, teacher put a lot of color to differentiate all the different lines. Okay, of course the purple line will be all the explanation. Okay, how do you apply a perfect tense? Okay, for we know that simple, present, normally you have the word now. Every day is something to do with habits. If it's past simple, it's something that we know that yesterday, uh, 2 years ago, okay, all those words, it shows that it is already past. Okay, just simple. Present and past is quite easy to identify, but this one, perfect. Perfect have a mix. Okay, listen to teacher properly. So you look at the perfect, how it is being used. Okay, purple one, teacher just read all the purple one first. The first purple, something that started in the past and has continued until now. So I say this perfect tense, right, is the link of the past and the present is a link. All right, it's not it's not like past or this one is present. No, something that started in the past and has continued until now. That you will apply the present perfect. Okay, the example, he has coached wrestling for 8 years. This means first year, second year, third year, fourth year, 8 years. Stop already? Not yet. Maybe going to have 9, 10, 11, 12 for the next 20 years. Who knows? So it's something that started in the past, and has continued until now. Okay, so you will use perfect tense. Next one. Something that happened in the past but we don't know or we don't exactly know when. Again, something happened in the past, but we do not know when. Okay, like the example given, the team has bought new uniforms. The thing is, the team has bought new uniform. You're using the word has. They are having a new uniform. When they bought it, don't know, not important. So the most important thing is the team has bought new uniform. So the focus is on the action. Okay, like let's say, I have eaten Texas chicken. Okay, when? Not important. Maybe last year, maybe yesterday, or maybe 2 years ago. Not important. Or 10 years ago, also not important. The fact is, the action is, I have eaten Texas chicken before. That's it. Okay? The action more important. The next one. Something that happened in the past but has a result or an action in the present. You see, it is linked. The past and the present is linked. Okay? Let's say uh, Stephen has broken his leg. He's broken his leg. It's in the past, right? I mean, already broken, right? But you're using the perfect tense. Stephen has broken his leg, so he isn't playing in the match this week. So the result is that, okay? The result, the result is present. Okay, you still feel it. Okay, it still take effect. So that's why Stephen has broken his leg. So he isn't playing in the match this week. So it's connected to the present. Okay? Uh, or or he has been cleaning his house whole day. Okay, he has been, we use the word he has been cleaning his house whole day, and he is exhausted. Okay, why the effect is he's very tired. Why? He has been cleaning his house whole day, which is happened in the past, but the effect is very tired, which is the result now, feeling very tired, like that. Okay, so you use the present perfect. The last one, an action that has just finished or happened. All right, we've just got a goal, something that just finished, just happened. We've just got a goal. Okay, all this, we have just baked a cake. All this, something which is just finished or happened. Then the next one, experiences or an achievement. So our cricket club has won lots of prizes recently. So when you talk about experiences or achievements, which is still relevant to the present, then you use the present perfect simple. Okay, this is this one is a part where a lot of students will make mistake because they do not know which when to choose this. Or is it the past? Because everything is past, 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 past. Why is it not using had, H-A-D? No, but it's using has or have. Did you want to let you know now? All this thing already taken place, started in the past, but it continue or it still have effect on the present. Therefore, you use the present perfect simple. Okay, has or have. Okay, all right. Teacher need to go slow. Okay, let's have Loretta. Can you help teacher to just read? Teacher will explain afterward. Okay, just read.
Present perfect continuous. First, for actions that started in the past and are still in progress now or have happened time and time again until now. We
Mm,
have been teaching basketball for years.
mm,
He's been having tennis lessons since he was 5. Number 2. For continuous action that happened in the past and have finished recently, but have a result or an effect in the present. She's tired because she's been jogging.
mm.
Number 3. To emphasize how long action have been in progress. You've been practicing for the badminton games for weeks.
Okay, guys. So How to differentiate both? Okay, the answer is just one. One is action, one is duration. Just now, the simple perfect is talking about action. Okay, teacher repeat again. This one, the simple perfect, perfect, present perfect simple is talking about action. Like just now, I mentioned, I have eaten Texas chicken. Okay, the action is I have eaten Texas chicken. The most important thing is the action. And the one, the team has bought new uniform. Beli, bought. Okay, it's an action. Okay, Stephen has broken his leg. It's an action. Action that like broken. Okay, then we have just scored. It's an action. He has won. It's an action. Here, okay, he has coached wrestling. Okay, for 8 years. Okay, this one, if you want to focus on the action, then you use the present perfect simple. Okay, now we move on to the other one, because a lot of students very confused. Now this one, they are not so much on the action. They are focused on the duration. Duration ialah jangka masa. The focus is when you talk about ing for the present perfect, you're talking about the duration. You see, the first one, we have been teaching basketball for years. So the focus is for years. Banyak tahun. The focus, when you use ing, is focused on the year. It's not talking about the action, but the focus is on the year. Berapa lama. And he's been having tennis lesson since he was 5. Jangka lagi, duration. Sejak 5 tahun. Alright, now 20 years old already. That means how many years? 15 years having tennis lesson, something like that. So it's talking about the duration of time. To continue on, the next one is more focused on the results. Okay, which taken effect. She's been joking, like just now teacher said, I've been cleaning my house. Okay, therefore I'm tired. Okay, so this one you use the present perfect continuous. Alright, then the last one. You've been practicing for badminton games for a week again. The focus is on the duration. Sudah berminggu-minggu, bertahun-tahun, sejak bila, what the kind of thing. So when you want to use perfect continuous, is focused on duration. Okay, so the two different is one is focused on the action, the other one is focused on the duration. So make sure you understand this. Okay, so this one. This is the two different, okay? Teacher already actually give you the difference straight away. We use the present perfect simple to focus on the results of a complete action or how many times something has happened. Okay. However, we use the present perfect continuous to focus on the action itself of how long duration, okay, has been happening. We focus pada duration, jangka masa. The first one is just talking about action. So it is unimportant whether the action has finished or not. Tak penting. Sebab memang pun belum habis. Okay? Because it's something started at the past and it's continued on until now. That's why I say he has been teaching for 5 years. Maybe he's going to teach for 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 again or 20. Okay? Because it's not ended yet. Okay, but started in the past. Okay, like Carol has played squash once. Ini you just need to know has played squash. Okay, yang penting dia sudah pernah main squash. Okay, then the next one. Kevin been practicing in the skateboarding park all weekend. Jadi dia fokus ialah all weekend. Jaga masa sudah sepanjang hujung minggu. That is the duration. Okay, action, duration. That makes the difference. Okay. Alright. Okay, now teacher want you to type at the chat box. Okay, you type at the chat box, right? Which one means that? Okay, which tense do they both use? Okay, which tense? Basically, both using the same perfect tense. Okay, simple perfect tense, both simple perfect tense. But then, in which sentence has the person not returned yet? Orang itu belum balik lagi, not returned yet. Which one? Is it A or B? Okay, you will look at your answer. Is it A or B? Wait, I have to go to the YouTube to see. Okay, yes, A or B. I want to see how many people are already online. Okay, so Pretty is here. Okay, please make sure you all write your name there. So I'll read up your name. Wei Yan is here, Pretty is here, Akma is here, Kenny is here, Wei Fang is here. So please answer so the teacher know that you're still online with me. Okay, so far Akma, Kenny, Silvana, Clarissa, Kelmudi. Yes, good morning, Kelmudi. Okay, Wei Yan. Right, good morning, Kenny. Okay, so all answered B. Mona has gone to an ice hockey game in Canada. Okay, so has not returned yet, right? Okay, yeah, correct. The answer is B. Okay, now we really go to the practice. All this is in your book. Yes, all this is in your book. All this is in your book. Okay, so you look at it. The thing is it focused? You tell yourself, is it focused on the action, or is it focused on the duration? Adakah dia fokus pada action itu or the duration jangka masa itu? Okay, if you're saying it's focusing on the jangka masa, you put ing. Okay, the first one. Alright, I want all of you to type your answers. Okay, while people, okay, there's the word while there. Okay, I think now you should know. Okay, while is one of the how to construct sentence. While people, what game, and you have do sports practically since the beginning of time. Since the beginning of time. So do it shows the action or is talking about duration? So what's your answer for number 1 and number 2? Can I have your answer? Type. While people. Okay. Remember, have, has, had have to go with the third friend participle. Okay. Go, went, gone. You have to choose the word gone. Swim, swam, swam. You have to choose the word swam. Okay. While people. Okay. Any answer? Well, it seems like nobody wants to answer. Okay. Because while people, normally while you use with the ing. While people have been playing games and I want to come up together. And this one, anyone also can optional have been doing sport or doing sport practically since the beginning of time. So it's talking about the duration. Okay, duration. The rules which participants have had to follow what's that? Over the century. Okay, so what number 3 answer is? Okay, there are 11 of you, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 answered. Where's the other 4? I think there are 10 of you. One of them is me. Okay, the other 3, who's that? Fred, okay. Fred, T, and then who else? That didn't type your answer. Okay, so the teacher can mark your attendance later. Okay, yes. What's the answer for number 3? What's the answer for number 3? Do you put ing? Have been changing, or have changed? Okay, which participants have had to follow the rules? Which participants have had to follow? Okay, the rules will be the subject. Okay, alright. Okay, this is you have to be very careful. The rules which participants have had to follow. What's the answer? Have changed, Pretty said. Okay, Evelyn also say have changed. Yes, the rules. Therefore, have. Cannot use has. Have changed. Focus on the activity. Change. Over the century. Okay, continue. Experts, historians, and archaeologists. Experts, historians, and archaeologists. So is it talking about duration or is it talking about action? When you say about discover the sport, okay. For B, this one, actually you'll be using is our was were. Okay, a useful way for people to learn how to deal with nature and the environment better. So what's the answer for number 4 and 5? Is it regarding action or is it regarding duration? Duration is the one in green, the ing, right? The progressive, present perfect continuous. Or you're using present perfect simple, right? You have colored it in blue. Okay, what's the answer for 4 and 5? Yeah, what's the answer for 4 and 5? Okay, can you type at the chat box? What's the answer for 4 and 5? Alright, teacher have no hurries to what? Teacher want to make sure that you understand these two things. Is it action or duration? Duration ialah jangka masa. Okay, discovered and the be. Okay, is it focused on the action or is it focused on the jangka masa? The first one, you see is in green, right? Because that's the word since the beginning of time. That's the other jangka masa given. Okay, yes. Have discovered, have changed. Have discovered, okay. Alright, okay. Still good. Alright, yes. Have discovered. Okay, what's the other one? Have discovered. And the other one, be, is was were. This one has been a useful way. Okay, this one is because that sports is singular. Okay, sports has been a useful way for people to learn how to deal with nature and the environment better. Okay, so you're going to disappear it. Okay, how about number 6? They what? Also see. Okay, have to use they. Is it using the have or has? And of course, you have to make it the participle, past participle. What's the answer? Okay, for number 6. Come on, number 6. What are you going to write for number 6? Okay, I hope all type, Rian, Kamudi, okay, or else you will not really understand. Okay, the combination have to be with the have with the past participle or have been with the ing. Okay, so you first of all have to decide this is concerning an action or is concerning the duration. Okay, like this one, the first one you have the word while and since, therefore the answer is the ing. Yes, our teacher need to refresh. Okay, Loretta, you want to try? Okay, Rayan right there have said. Rayan must have the word also. Okay, they. Okay, have also seen. Wonderful. So you know see, saw, seen. Okay, Loretta is still with teacher, right? Okay, then the next one, that they have also seen that as societies, what? Is it about duration or about action? If it's duration, you put the bin with the bin and ing. If it's an action, you just use the simple perfect. As societies. Okay, societies. So what's the answer? Societies. This is spot, now society. Society what? Kenny also right. Okay, good. Silvana, Kenny all have answered. Very good. Okay, how about number 7? Develop. Okay, how about Akma? Okay, Akma. Right, who else have not joined? Akma, Clarissa, Kelmody. Come on, Kelmody. What's the answer for number 7? No answer for number 7? Come on. What's the answer for develop or teacher line too slow. I need to refresh. Okay. Miza cannot use the past. No had. HAD definitely no. Everything is have, has. Okay. If you look at the definition just now, right? Have, has already is something started in the past that linked to the present. Okay. Not using the had. No past tense at the moment. Okay. Haven't reached that part yet. Okay. Yes. Have developed. Have developed. That's right. Good. Have developed. Okay, then the last one. Archaeology. This one. Is it talking cave paintings for years now? Is it focusing on the action? Study, right? Is it focusing on the action study? Or is it focused on the duration of time? Okay, so what's the answer for number 8? Okay, you just need to consider 2 things. Is it for action? Is it for duration of time? If it's action, simple, perfect. If it's duration of time, then you focus on the present, perfect, continuous. Okay, alright, have developed. Okay, come on, number 8. What's the answer for number 8? Yes, William, choose. Okay, Kalmadi, please write your answer. Kalmadi, William, okay, Pretty, Evelyn, very good. Have been joining, Evelyn. Okay, Evelyn also can try. What's the answer for number 8? Yes, what's the answer for number 8? Have been studying. Okay, Pretty is very good. Okay, Pretty is very active today. Pretty has been very active. Okay, so the answer, have been studying because of the keyword for. So all the one that teacher circle basically is regarding duration of time. Therefore, when you focus on duration of time, you use the ing, and you have to know the form. It must be been and then with the ing. Alright? Okay, now continue. Alright? And they, just now the one is, archaeologists have been studying cave painting for years now. And they, what? Many which show athletes doing sport. Okay, then I will have to assign now. Okay, number 9. Okay, number 9. Okay, number 9, I'll ask Wei Yan. Wei Yan, you give the answer for number 9. Okay, number 10, I'll ask Evelyn. Okay, then 11. Okay, 11, I'll ask Kalmadi. Hopefully he's here. Kalmadi. Okay, Kalmadi. Okay, Kalmadi is your name, Okay, number 12. Okay, not a lot, only 4. Number 12, I'll put Kenny. Okay, the rest of you, you're free to answer. You just write the number 9, what's the answer? 10, what's the answer? 11, what's the answer? 12, what's the answer? You're free to give your answer. Okay, but all this that I've written, you have to answer. Okay, come on. Okay, the rest of you, you're free to answer whichever one you definitely know is the answer. And the concern is it the action or the duration? Duration, normally, you see the teacher can actually circle those words. Just now we have while, for, and since. Alright, all those will tell you the duration of time. Okay, how about this? Yes? No answer? Okay, Rayan say have finding. Rayan, if you want finding, you have to be have been finding. The pattern must be have been finding. If you want to put ing, okay, have finding is the wrong structure. Alright, Rayan say have finding. How about the rest? Okay, the rest of you, please, Evelyn, all of you can type already. Okay, can type your answers. Okay, no need to follow sequence. Alright, we say okay, had found. Okay, Miza never used the past perfect. Past perfect is HAD. Today ours is focused on present perfect. HAS, has, or HAVE. Okay, better write it down. Alright, class. You have to do have or had. Okay, has is for singular, he, she, it. They, we, I, you will choose have. And then the pattern for the ing for the perfect continuous will be have or has plus been. Must be using this pattern, been, and then only plus with the ing. Okay, other than that, okay, this will be the pattern. Okay, right, okay, let's have all the answers. All right, why all the messages retracted? Okay, number 9, Wei say have been finding. Okay, Wei is using the progressive now. Okay, which shows duration. And then Evelyn say have been showing. Okay, have been showing. Then Kenny say has proved. Okay, has proved. Kenny must go D because it's the third. Prove, P-R-O-V-E. The past tense, P-R-O-V-E-D. And the participle, P-R-O-V-E-D. Have proved. Okay, and then have proven. Oh yeah, correct. Have proven, correct. Have proven. Proven, correct. Has proven, not proved. Have proven, that's right. Nina said has been showing. Okay, all right, showing. Has not answered. Okay, very good. Has not answered. Have, because experts. Okay, good. Okay, experts. Therefore, is have. All right, let's look at the answer. Okay, number 9. Number 9, find. Most of you use ing. Haven't answered. Also can. Haven't answered. Also can. You can use the contraction one. All right. Number 9, actually nothing to do with duration. It's just about the action. Dapat cari ke? Tak dapat cari. That's it. Okay, tidak ada jangka masa. That's why they have found many which shows athletes doing sport. They never say for 10 years or for how many since. There's no time given. So therefore you use the simple perfect. Next, in France, the painting shows people participating in wrestling and running about 17,300 years ago. And in Libya, in the cave of swimmers, evidence what? Evidence has shown. Okay, most of you use ing, Why? Because you think it's about 17,000 years, is it? Okay, people taking part in competitive swimming. Okay, it's just focused on menunjukkan. Okay, there's nothing to talk about sejak what. Okay, or for 10,000 years or what. Okay, then although experts haven't answered correct. Okay, this one all of you got it right. Okay, they have proved. All right, they have proved also can. They have proved that they have proven. Should be they have proven. P-R-O-V-E-D. Okay, they have proven. Okay, I need to double check the answers. Okay, right, good. Some of you actually knows that. Okay, did you double check as well to make sure that it's P-R-O-V-E-D. Okay, This one, right? Teacher will double confirm. The answer given is PROVED. Have proved. Okay. All right. Teacher will double confirm and then will inform the class. Is it have proved or have proven? Okay. Or maybe both acceptable. Okay. So teacher will double check again. Okay. So that's the word yet. Normally yet mean have not done it yet. Okay. All right. So before teacher end, because teacher start the class late, slightly late. Okay, teacher continue on. I finish this one. Okay, now after knowing the action and the duration, okay, what you need to do is which one you want to choose now. Is it the past simple or the perfect simple? Okay, which one? Past simple or the perfect simple? So now how do we look at it? Okay, very simple. Let's have Loretta. Loretta, can you read for teacher? This is the last part. In general, Loretta.
In general, we use the past simple to talk about a complete action that happened at a specific time in the past. We
Hmm,
use the present perfect simple to talk about something that happened at an unspecific time in the past or that happened in the past but that is still relevant to the present. I went to Spain to see Barcelona play in 2011. Specific
hmm,
time in the past. I've
hmm.
been to Spain to see Barcelona play. Unspecified time in the past.
Okay, so for you to decide just now whether it's simple perfect or is continuous, you use action and duration. So to choose whether it's past simple or see the past simple is when, and then the perfect simple is have been. Both give the reason sudah pergi, right? Okay, saya pergi. This one also saya pergi. In BM, both also pergi. But then in English, both different. Okay, for the one that you want to use past simple, the one you have to give time. Normally you have the time like yesterday, last year, 2 weeks ago, 2 days ago. You have all those indication because time is their main concern. But perfect, they doesn't need to know the time. They just need to know you have done it. The action have done it. I bought a new uniform. Okay, when is it? 2 days ago, 2 weeks ago, 1 year ago, not important. The fact is, I bought a new uniform. Like this one. I've been to Spain. When? Not important. The fact is, I've been to Spain. Saya sudah pernah pergi ke Spain. Huh? That is their main, like when you talk, right? What is your focus? Okay, if you just want to tell, you want to convey the message is that I have been to Spain. I have tried Texas chicken. I have tried swimming or whatever. You just want to tell people the action. The action is the most important time. But if you want to tell about past simple, you want to use past simple. Okay, it's mostly focus is like to tell people that this one is already past. I've done it in 2 years ago, 2 days ago. The focus is that you want to tell people is that I've done it. When is it? Okay, this one is very much depend on what is your approach. Apa tujuan kamu nak cakap benda itu like that? What is your approach? If you are concerning about telling people the frame of time, then you use the past simple. If you just want to tell people I've done it, I've tried it, then you just use the perfect. Okay? Alright. So did you read this one? Okay. The important point to remember is that the present perfect simple always has a connection with now. Whereas the past simple only tells us about the past. That's it. That's why past simple is just telling people about the past. Okay? But the present perfect simple is already happening at the past, but it related to to now, has connection. That's why you use the present. They are important to remember this. Then we also use the present perfect simple to give new information. But when we continue talking about it, we usually use the past simple. When you want to tell people something new, then you use the perfect because you want to relate it to something which is related now. But then later on, you use all the past already. Like I've seen Barcelona play. Then you started with I've seen Barcelona play. You want to tell your friend, I've seen. When is it not important? I've seen. Then the B question, the person with you. When did you see them? Because she wants to know the time. She wants to know when. She a bit penyebok lah. She want to know more about it, but it's in the past. So she will have to use the past tense to ask you, when did you see them? So she said, oh, I saw them in 2011. So then after that, everything will be in the past already. Okay, this is how. That's why you need practice and you need to see how certain context is being used. Then you'll be able to use those tenses correctly. Okay, this is going deeper. Okay, this one teacher don't want to go in already because already time. Okay, we will continue with this one, and in our lesson tomorrow, teacher will really reveal all the answers for you for the writing part, and we will finalize this one. And I hope that by then all of you already can master these 6 tenses. Simple, both simple, simple present, simple present continuous, past, past continuous, perfect, perfect continuous. So make sure these 6 tenses, all of you master it well before you come back to school to take your exam. Okay, any question? Okay, any question? Please, you can always just text teacher. If you're very confused about certain things, teacher, why this one like that? Why this one like that? You can always text me. Okay, right? Okay, so I hope that all that attended the class today, you have already somehow answered my question, so the teacher knows that you are with me today. If those that suddenly appeared, I better suddenly write here, good morning teacher, so that I know that you join us somewhere in the end. Okay, so that's all for today. All right, thank you very much for staying with teacher. Teacher going to snapshot the part that you're supposed to do just now, the one that paragraph, the 2 paragraphs that you're supposed to choose the continuous and the perfect. Teacher want you to copy inside your book, your grammar book, or not, whichever English book you're having right now, and then fill in the answers. Okay, if you need to make any notes, go ahead. Okay, if you need to make your own notes, go ahead. All right, because teacher said a lot of things, and if you really understand what I have explained, you can actually write it in your own. Okay, all right. So thank you, Loretta, for being with teacher. So that's all for today. Bye. See you tomorrow. Remember tomorrow,